Hey guys, I have a video today on my top 5 ways to lose weight fast. And guys, if you're new here, do not forget to like and subscribe, as well as hitting that notification button so you can be notified every time I put out new content like this. So I don't want to waste your time, so let's hop right into it. Number 1 is you need to decide. You need to decide this is what you really want to do, and you need to mentally prepare yourself for the task ahead of you, because it will be a task. It will be one of the most challenging tasks you'll probably ever do in your life. So yeah, preparing yourself and making a choice and making taking responsibility and choosing your health over everything else. So yes, number 2 is going to be, of course, diet. So many people neglect diet because they think all they have to do is put in a little extra work, maybe walking, maybe just a little bit more exercise throughout the week. But exercise is only 20% of the battle. And literally, if you know me, you know I worked out for a whole year, weightlifted, did some running, did some cardio, and didn't lose a single pound. But I also did not change my diet, and I had a horrible diet. If anything, exercising probably just stopped me from gaining extra weight. But yeah, I had a horrible diet. I was eating what I want, drinking what I want. My skin was a mess. And I just was like, enough is enough. Like, I had the worst hormonal acne, and don't get me wrong, I still get hormonal acne from here and there, but I'm not getting it as much as I was. Oh my God, when I tell you, it was so bad. Like, I couldn't take it. But diet is going to be the main driving factor in your weight loss success or failure. So you need to be, one, managing and being mindful of your calorie intake, because calorie intake is the whole purpose of weight gain or weight loss. So everyone has a BMR, and that's their base metabolic rate, and that is just how much energy you are burning, calories you are burning when you wake up and do absolutely nothing. You can lay in bed and blink your eyes and breathe, and that is how many calories you would lose in a day or use in a day. So you want to get slightly below that, only because when you do eat throughout the day, you're going to fill up and use those calories you used, and then you'll probably be left at 0, which would be no weight loss, or you would exceed that, which would be weight gain or storage. So you need to figure out what that is, and that's not a very hard number to calculate. Right now mine is about 1,800 to 1,900. It probably went up just because because I've gained a substantial amount of muscle mass in the past year. So yeah, that might have went up. You need to have a diet that consists of high protein and high fiber and low carbs. The reason we want these low carbs and low sugar diets is because think of sugar as, when I eat sugar, my body stops metabolizing fat. You don't want to eat too many carbohydrates. You don't want to eat too much sugar, because it tells your body to stop metabolizing fat. This is why we need to be eating the protein, because you want to feel full. You don't want to feel hungry. You don't want to be losing out on lean muscle mass, because when you don't eat and your body has to take from energy, a lot of the times when it taps into your excess fat, it taps into your muscle as well for energy and sugar and glucose and things of that nature. So you want to keep your protein high to kind of preserve some of that lean muscle mass, and then you want to add in fiber and leafy green stuff with a lot of fiber and leafy green kind of vegetables, because they have a bunch of phytonutrients in it, as well as a bunch of fiber, and fiber is amazing for your digestion and your gut health. A lot of people don't understand that gut health is like in correspondence with weight gain and or weight loss. Your digestive cultures aren't balanced and don't have a lot of good bacteria in it, it can go out of whack and it can cause weight gain. People don't know that. Stuff like candida causes a lot of weight gain because it thrives off sugar, and the more sugar you eat, the more you feed the candida. So yeah, you want to make sure you're eating that fiber, because fiber actually feeds the healthy bacteria in the gut, which equates to a healthier gut, which equates to weight loss, which equates to a healthier gut and lifestyle. So yes, you want to make sure you are eating that fiber and eating that protein if you want to drop weight and be satisfied, because a lot of people worry about being hungry and starving and all that kind of thing. So yes, your diet is going to be your friend. You want to stay away from processed foods. And I say that to say this: a lot of people think like, okay, well, if I don't eat the french fries or whatever, I could still have a little bit of the fried food. And yes, you can, and you could still potentially lose weight. But understand it's ultra processed, and your body has a hard time understanding what to do with ultra processed food, ultra refined food, because it doesn't recognize it. So you're putting extra strain on your gut. You're destroying your gut essentially, and then you're putting a lot of strain on your body to know what's what and whether to store or get rid of, or is it a toxin. You don't want to do that when you're trying to lose weight. You want to keep it simple. You want to keep it efficient. So you want to stay away from processed foods and only eat or try to stay in the whole foods category as much as possible. And with that, also, I want you to be drinking lots of water, lemon water, things of that nature, things that are really going to facilitate liver and gut health. And water is just going to be to flush out all of the waste and the fat. Let's move on to number 3, and that is going to be practicing mindfulness when eating. Now, when I say mindfulness when eating, I want you to stop eating when you're full. And I know this is hard for a lot of us, because a lot of us grew up where we couldn't leave the kitchen table until all our food was cleared off the plate. And for a lot of parents, is to make sure we don't wake them up or bother them later talking about we're hungry, because we didn't finish our dinner and all the food's probably gone because they threw away your scraps or your leftovers, or whatever the case may be. But you're an adult now, and you can totally dictate when and how much you eat. So once you start feeling satisfied, not necessarily full, but full enough satisfied, where you don't want to eat for taste. You want to stop eating for taste. And an easy way to stop eating for taste is to acknowledge that something tastes good, and then try to feel your stomach. Try to be mindful with your body and say, do I feel the urge of hunger anymore? Do I feel like eating, or is it just because I'm eating because this tastes good and I'm trying to stuff it all in there? And take your time eating. It takes about 10 minutes, I believe, for your body to recognize that you have begun eating. And this is why it's important to eat slowly and chew, and then limit distractions while eating. So this is mindful eating, and that leads me into my 4th thing, which is the order in which you eat. Most people don't talk about it this much, but I find it super helpful to do this, because managing blood sugar and insulin is what equates to weight loss. When you manage blood sugar spikes, you can then lose weight more easily and efficiently. So the order in which you eat can affect your insulin and your blood sugar. So instead of eating the carbohydrate, which you might like because it's good, you like your carbs, you like your bread, you like your pasta, you like your rice, whatever, you want to eat your fiber first. And the fiber is going to really activate your gut and protect your intestines and really have them prepared to digest and break down food. Next, you're going to eat your protein. Your proteins are amino acids, and they use for functions such as repairing muscles, repairing things in the body, and protein is really good for you. It keeps you full. It's a harder compound to break down than carbohydrates, so it takes longer time, and which leads to you feeling fuller for longer. And then you want to eat your carbohydrates at the last, because it's not really, carbohydrates aren't super necessary when we're doing what we're doing, which is losing weight. You don't really need carbohydrates for that. I mean, carbohydrates, sugars all have their place, but us bigger people, us overweight people, we have ate a lifetime worth of carbohydrates. We're good. We've stored it on our body. We don't necessarily need it. You could eat a little bit of it if you're going to do a crazy powerlifting or a heavy or strenuous workout. Yes, get it in your muscles, because carbohydrates and sugars are good for fast use. Think of them as fast energy, not long-term energy, not sustainable energy, but fast energy when your muscles are doing quick, hard labor. Your body tends to store sugar in the muscles just for that reason. Yeah, so you want to have a high protein, low carb diet into place, and you want to make sure you are disciplined when you're doing these things, guys. We're not saying you have to be perfect, but disciplined. Be discipline, because discipline is going to help you on the days where all your friends and family are eating and you know you have a goal to reach and you want to have that glass of wine, you want to have those pieces of cake, you want to eat what everybody else is eating, but your life is not like theirs. They don't want to lose weight. They're good where they're at, or they're already skinny or whatever. You have a goal you're reaching. So really honing in on your disciplinary skills and your willpower is going to be essential for this process and this goal that you're trying to reach. Next, we're going to go, I believe this is 4. This is 4, right? This is 4. Next, we're going to go into exercise. You're going to be doing your cardio about 2 to 3 times a week. And I know that sounds crazy because most people think about running, but cardio doesn't have to just be running. Cardio can be a number of things. Cardio can be long walks. Cardio can be hiking. Cardio could be walking around the mall. Cardio can be doing the Stairmaster. Cardio can be the elliptical. Cardio doesn't have to be something you dread. So don't think of it like that. So a sweet number for steps you want to get in, because I know I keep track of my steps on my watch, is 10 to 14,000 steps, which is like 4.5 to 7 miles a day. And most people can do that who don't live sedentary lives. But if you live a sedentary life, you might want to get in the gym early in the morning or late at night, whatever you can do, and walk for at least an hour or an hour and a half just to get those steps in, so you could be burning body fat like low key in your sleeps. There was a study done, and it's like the more steps you walk, like casual steps, like just walking regularly, the more weight your body just burns naturally. So you want to get those steps in. You don't have to do anything super strenuous. Cardio does not have to be super strenuous. If you're like a more elite athlete and you want it to be hard work and strenuous, and you like going for those sprints and those run and those HIIT exercises, do those things. Those make you happy. I know you can also get a good cardio workout from lifting weights, but they have to be done specific. So if you have a trainer, ask them about trying to, get a good cardio workout and while doing resistance training, and they can set you up with a cycle that can, help you achieve that goal. But for me, I keep it simple. I like to walk, so I'm gonna walk. Or I like the Stairmaster, so I hit the Stairmaster. Or I'll switch off, so I'll walk for 20 to 30 minutes, get on the Stairmaster for 5 to 10, get off, walk again for 20 to 30 minutes, hit the Stairmaster again. I like to switch off sometimes so I can keep myself from being bored. Yeah, so exercise is going to be essential. And not only cardio, but resistance and weight training is going to be super helpful as you start to lose weight. So I'm pretty jacked now. I'm a muscle mommy, low key, but I have this issue, and I think a lot of us women have this issue, especially when you're heavier, is you start to get the bat wings, and no one likes the bat wings. But weight training will substantially help you get rid of the bat wings. One, because lifting weights and weight training is going to send blood and oxygen to your skin, which promotes collagen, and also taking collagen supplements will help you a lot. So yeah, I just want to throw that in there. But yes, weight training will help you tighten and tone that skin up after you start to drop weight, because the problem a lot of people have is, yes, they may lose the weight, but now they're worried about how their skin is looking, the loss of elasticity in the skin, and all those fun, non-fun things that happens when you decide to lose weight. So weight training will definitely be your friend for that. It's been mine. It's gotten me to look nice and tight and firm for the most part. So yes, and also it helps, like, what physique. People think like they want to lose weight, but a lot of times what people really want is to have a nice physique. Everyone thinks they want to just lose weight. No one ever just wants to lose weight. People want the firmer butt, they want the cut up arms, they want the nice back. So lifting weights is going to do that as you slim down. And moving on to my 5th, this is my one. This is the one that has helped me so much. This is if you decide to skip everyone but dieting, you can add this one in there and it will help with a lot of these. And that is fasting. If you want to lose weight very quickly, fasting is going to be your friend, but you need to be fasting in the correct way. Because a lot of people say, like, fasting, you put your body in starvation mode, you start to do crazy things like binge. This is when your discipline and willpower will need to come in extra handy, because you need to fast the right way. When you fast, it matters what you eat when you come out of the fast and how you eat it. You need to be drinking water when you're fasting, and when you fast, you need to be fasting anywhere between 14 and 20, I believe 20 hours or 21 hours. If you're on the beginner side, you want to stay more towards the 14, because around 14 hours, 12 to 14 hours, your body jumps into autophagy. Autophagy is when your body switches on this mechanism that clears out dead cells, regenerates the body. It goes and cleans up the body when you're not eating anything. So that's the great thing about our bodies, is when we don't eat, your body will literally go, wow, she's not eating or he's not eating. Let's go spruce up the place while we have free time. So you want to use that to your advantage, and you can use that especially to lose weight, because your body will go and tap in and use the extra energy when it needs it to continue on. So yes, fasting has been an amazing thing, but you really want to take the time and research fasting. If you want me to do a video on proper fasting, let me know. I would definitely do that for you guys. But yes, these are my 5 things that really helped me just drop the weight so far. And 2024, I've lost 23 pounds, and I am super happy for that, because I swear 2023, I was so sad, because when I came into 2024, hadn't lost a pound, but I made it up in my mind, like, I'm gonna lose weight, because there's no way I worked out a whole year and lost no weight. So yeah, but yes guys, those are my 5 top tips to help you guys lose weight extremely fast. I wish you all the success on your journey. Comment any tips, anything helpful down below. I really want to hear from you guys, and let me know how your journeys are going as well. But until then guys, I love you. Happy getting fit, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.